How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing. I just got finished watching the Julius Indongo versus Regis Prograis fight. And wow, man, Prograis dominated from start to finish. It was pretty much like it was like night and day. It was like a grown man in there versus a child. But the child was bigger than the grown man. It was crazy. So anyways, Prograis came out there in the first round and dominated and solidified his size. You know, he was shorter in stature, but I feel like he was heavier in his physique. He was bigger. He was bullying Indongo over the ring the whole time. A couple of times, Indongo just fell down from sheer power coming from Regis Prograis. So I mean, it was one of those back and forth fights that didn't last long. Indongo did land a couple good shots that you heard the snap on it at. All Indongo has is a 1-2. That's all Indongo has. That's all he'll ever have, in my opinion. In my opinion, he looked worse than what he did in the Terrence Crawford fight, in this fight. I mean, I don't know if that was due to, you know, the way Prograis fought. But, I mean, hey, man, you got to give credit where credit's due, man. Prograis, you know, that's his second opponent that he just wiped out, you know. I feel like the higher the competition, the better the fighter that Prograis is going to feel, you know what I mean, and the way he's going to fight. I mean, his confidence right now, the way he feels right now, it's got to be at an all-time high. His next fight will be for the WBC 140-pound title. So, I mean, that's already solidified. And number two, I mean, you just beat a unified champion, dude. And you look damn good doing it. You look better beating Indongo than arguably the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world right now. Props to you, dude. Kudos to you. You're a beast, dude. And I hit up Prograis on Instagram before the fight, you know, telling him that my cousin was in the amateur national tournament in New Mexico. And I was telling him about it and stuff, and you know, I knew he had a big fight, so I didn't bother him too much. But yeah, man, Prograis is a real down to earth guy. He lives in Louisiana. He lives in Houston or Louisiana. No, he's from Louisiana, but I think he lives in Houston. After the Katrina stuff happened, man. But wow, man, it's just crazy, man, the way everything's going down right now, man. I mean, that was just crazy. I mean, you know, Prograis stopped Indongo in 2 rounds. You know, Regis, I'm reading some of the top Twitter reactions. It says, damn, Prograis stopped Indongo in 2 rounds. Regis is going to be a problem in the 140-pound division. Now I need to see Mikey Garcia versus Prograis. That'd be a good fight. What do you guys think about that fight? That'd be an awesome fight. This other Front Proof Media says in the Twitter feeds, he says, Regis Prograis destroys former unified champion Julius Indongo in 2 rounds. I'm sorry for the I'm talking like hoarse. I'm just getting over a cold. Still putting out that heat for y'all though. So it says Regis Prograis, Luke Boxing. It says Regis Prograis wins on Showbox. And then it says round by round boxing. It says Regis Prograis steamrolls through Julius Indongo in 2 rounds. That's a good word. That's that's a good analogy, man. Steamrolls, because that's what he did, man. Like, it's like he was just so much better than him. It's just like Indongo had the reach advantage times 10 on him, man. It was like night and day. He had at least, it looked like he had an extra arm reach advantage on him. You know what I mean? Like, from where your shoulder and your bicep goes, that's how long it looked like Regis Prograis, arms were. And then, like, you get the whole arm effect with the whole arm effect advantage that Indongo had, if you could understand what I'm saying. He pretty much had, a couple inches on him, at least. But it was crazy, man. Like, the fight was awesome, man. Like I said, as long as it lasted, it was a good fight. And, man, wow, man, he got beat the fuck up, dude. It was a beatdown, dude. It was a surefire beatdown, dude. It was a surefire beatdown. And to be honest with you, who does he fight next? He fights the winner of Ramirez and Amir Iman. Wow, man. All I can say is wow. That's all I can say, man, is wow. Because the winner of that fight is gonna be a beast versus a beast. I mean, who do y'all really got, man? I mean, do y'all have Regis Prograis? Like, is he after this win, is he top 3, top 4, top 5 at 140? I mean, where does he stand in y'all's, top 140-pound boxers? I mean, his last 2 fights, he beat Will Diaz, and then he just beat Julius Indongo. I mean, wow, these are 2 great wins. A combined record of 55-1 he just beat. 45-1. He just beat a combined record in his last 2 fights of 45-1 against top opposition. Top opposition, man. They had Julius Indongo rated a number 5 on BoxRec. 5-star rating. Number 3 in the world. Before this fight, he was ranked number 3 in the world. Regis Prograis was rated... Regis Prograis was rated 26 overall. Oh, my God. Let's just say the rankings are going to change in the morning. Because, boy, oh, boy, he made a statement. Shit, not bad for the number 26 ranked 140-pound fighter in the world. You better get that boy just due. I think him versus Terrence Crawford will be a hell of a fight. And I'm not necessarily gonna say it's gonna be an easy win for Terrence Crawford. The way Indongo has power. We seen that. He's knocked out, a couple good guys. I know he's knocked out Chavinsky for one. And then he's knocked out Chavinsky, and then he went the distance with Ricky Burns. But he hurt Ricky Burns in that fight a couple times. But we've never seen this guy get dominated like this before, man. I mean, we have with Terrence Crawford, but I feel like Terrence Crawford did most of his work in the 3rd round, from what I can remember. I can't really remember the fight too much. But from what I remember, he got staggered in the 3rd round, and then he got knocked out in the 3rd round by a body shot, I think. And this guy Regis Prograis hit him with a body shot, dude. It had him, and it knocked him down with a body shot. Like, his whole body went down. I don't even think it was because he was hurt. I think it was just the force, the power that Regis Prograis has. that his whole body just went down. Like Indongo's body, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Indongo's body went straight down when he hit him to the body. And the referee, I don't even think the referee counted that as a knockdown. He didn't. I'm pretty sure he didn't count that as a knockdown. There was like 2 or 3 knockdowns, and that wasn't one of them. But he was on the ground like 4 or 5 times. But they didn't count every knockdown in this fight. I mean, all in all, Regis Prograis, steamrolled through Indongo. Indongo needs to really do some soul searching now. From what I heard, he has a new trainer. They only been together 3 months. You need to take off the rest of the year, dude. I don't want to see Indongo back in the ring until this time next year. And I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be funny. He's got to learn, dude. The 1-2 would only get you so far in this boxing game, man. Regis Prograis was walking completely through the 1-2s, literally, with his forehead. I mean, that's why I'm like, maybe Terrence Crawford maybe be able to outbox him. But I think Regis Prograis has more power than Terrence Crawford. I honestly do, man. After watching this, man. After just watching the power that this dude has, dude. Just the power on the shots. It's like when he hit when Regis Prograis hit Indongo, his body moved. His body shifted. Man, y'all gotta watch the fight, man. And for the guys that didn't watch the fight and just going on what I say, only way I can explain it is a guy that looked like he was clearly at least a division in weight bigger than him. You know what I mean? And from what I heard, Indongo was a pretty good size, 140 pounder. I mean, Regis Prograis, the way he was moving them and hitting them, looked like he was hitting them like a 154 pounder in the ring. And I'm not trying to be exaggerating. I mean, I'm being honest, man. I mean, the guy was moving him with every hit, every throw. Either that he's hitting them like a 154 pounder or 147 pounder, or either that Indongo can't take a real shot. I mean, because he was I feel like he was hurt from the first round on up. It says second round knockout, but I feel like a couple of those blows in the first round hurt Indongo and put him on notice. Like, yo, I can't get hit with that again. But he got hit with that again, and he went down. But this is Corey Lee Boxing, man. I stayed up all night to watch the fight. It lasted 2 rounds. This is Corey Lee Boxing. Have a wonderful night, man. And I can't wait for the next video, man. Stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. Peace.